In our previous video, we looked back at TV theme songs that told the backstory. These songs were typically used for TV sitcoms, and they brought viewers up to date as to what the show was about and how the main characters got into those crazy situations in the first place. Some viewers pointed out that there were a few shows I left out. I was saving several for this follow-up video, since many of them were related to the king of the Reveal TV theme songs, Sherwood Schwartz. Here he is explaining the origin of the Gilligan's Island theme song.
He couldn't buy the show because it would take too much explanation every week. Why were these 7 people stuck on this island? Who are they? And all this stuff. And I used to say to him, Jim, that's not a problem. I will have a song written which is entertaining and which tells why they're there and who they are and all that stuff. So when you start page 1 of each episode, you're into story immediately because the audience is aware of it. Well, that was not improperly used then, the idea of using a theme song story before the show.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, the movie star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan's Island.
And Schwartz kept it up with a very similar show that even used some of the same sets and props. If you don't remember what It's About Time was all about, that's okay. The theme song will explain it all.
It's about time, it's about space, about 2 men in the strangest place. It's about time, it's about flight, traveling faster than the speed of light. Here is their tale of the brave crew. As through the barrier of time they flew, past the fighting Minutemen, past an armored knight, past a Roman warrior, to this ancient site. It's about change, big men too, about a time when the earth was new. Where do they see what is in sight? Is it good luck or is it good night? It's about 2 astronauts, it's about their fate. It's about a woman and her prehistoric mate. And now, it's about time.
And while we're on the subject of astronauts, how did that beautiful but troublesome genie come to live with astronaut Tony Nelson? While this isn't strictly a theme song reveal, the opening sequence does such a good job of explaining, I just had to put it in. Sherwood Schwartz was back again when he had to explain a family of 6 kids for his new series, The Brady Bunch.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very just one in Curl. It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch. That's the way they became the Brady Bunch.
During the final season of the Brady Bunch, a new character was introduced, Cousin Oliver. Oliver was played by a young actor named Robbie Rist. Sherwood Schwartz must have really liked Robbie because he put him in a Saturday morning show called Big John, Little John. And in true Schwartz fashion, he included this catchy theme song. It's all you'll need to understand the premise.
Big John has a problem, as you can plainly see. 1 minute he's 40, the next he's 33. Big John keeps a-changin' before your very eyes. He's 25, and then 19, then 12 years old in size. Big John, Little John, what a way to grow. Big John, Little John, grew from high to low. Big John found the fountain of youth. He drank a little drink, and that magic water is the thing that made him shrink. Now even when he's Little John, he never knows just when. Zap, he'll change and rearrange, and he's Big John again.
Sherwood Schwartz must have really loved and missed Gilligan's Island because he brought the show back, sort of. Dusty's Trail reunited Schwartz with Bob Denver, the actor who played Gilligan. Only this time, the 7 castaways were lost in the Old West. We'll let the theme song fill you in.
Let's follow the path of Dusty's Trail, oh Dusty's Trail, Dusty's Trail. A stage and a wagon a-heading west, part of a wagon train lost from the rest. Dusty's the reason for their plight. Thanks to Dusty, nothing's right. Only the wagon master's hand keeps them a-rolling to the promised land. Oh, the going gets mighty rough, but they don't seem to mind. It's California, that's the place they must find. Deserts and rocks are in their way, but they won't stop, come what may. Mountains and hills that they must scale, but they know they'll make it 'cause they just can't fail on Dusty's Trail.
That's all of the Sherwood Schwartz songs I could come up with, but if you know another, leave it in the comments below. Before we leave, I want to look back at another theme song that's just too good to pass up. The Fresh Prince didn't even hide it. That theme song came right out and said, "Now this is the story."
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I begged and pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on and said I might as well kick it. First class, yo, this is bad. Drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass. Is this what the people of Bel Air living like? This might be alright. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and it had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it. Yo, home's the Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, home, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air.
What's your favorite TV theme song that tells the backstory? Did we miss any? Let us know down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you back here next time.